Presented by EA Sports and the PGA Tour. We're here today at the PGA West Stadium course located in La Quinta, California. Frank, why is this golf course such a challenge?
There's really no bailout, Rich. Miss it left, there's trouble. Miss it right. If you don't get the distance right, you're going to find trouble. So it really is a point-to-point golf course.
Teeing off to start the round here at PGA West. This hole is a 445-yard par 4. Frank, walk us through the first tee shot.
Only the longest hitters won't hit driver down here, Rich. 3 wood at that bunker if you are really, really long. Otherwise, sort of try and squeeze that driver down the left side. Shorten this hole up a little bit because it plays every inch of that 450 yards.
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Superb shot.
Well, it's as good as it's going to get. There's going to be no worries about making that one.
Locked in on the read and the speed. One under early in the round. Teed up here at the second hole, Frank, this is a short par 4 measuring about 370 yards.
While it mightn't have the yardage, it's certainly made up in strategy by all the bunkering down here, Rich. And it's really 2 bunkers that you've got to, or 2 complexes that you've really got to worry about. One down the left that you'll see is about 285 yards to carry, and then that next crop comes in just about 300 yards. So you've got to decide whether to go over the bunker on the left and short of the other one, or even lay up to the right, perhaps short. And that's where you realize this is very much a 2-shot hole, and play it that way. Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Frank, he is one of the longest hitters in the game, but at some point you have to hit a fairway.
Yeah, he's certainly not the straightest. I think that was the bit you're going to put in the middle.
Frank, in golf, as we know, there's short grass and there's long grass. We all want to be in that short grass, but it doesn't always work out that way. So what's the most important element from the shot, from the rough?
You have to be a little bit more conservative first and foremost, because you can't guarantee a perfect strike out of the long grass. So therefore you have to look around the greens, maybe short, to the right, to the left, and realize what's involved. And also just give yourself a slightly bigger target.
What an outstanding shot that was.
Got the right result too. It's just a tap-in.
Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
Yeah, his momentum can quickly go in the right direction if he makes this.
Has it for another birdie. 2 holes, 2 birdies.
There's something about a well-hit shot.
Frank, they say you have to ride the wind. Boy, he got all of that one.
Got every ounce out of the conditions.
Frank, this looks to be the kind of approach shot here at number 3 that a high-level professional would like to hit.
We don't see as many guys cut the ball as what we used to in the sort of Lee Trevino days. So really the modern day player likes to hit the ball right to left, and this is a set that certainly suits that.
Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
Frank, this would jumpstart the round. A third straight birdie.
Some good playing.
Well done. Another birdie, and now 3 under. Frank, we're not at the beach. We're in the California desert, but I'm staring at plenty of sand right here.
Yeah, looks can be deceiving here. This is where somehow you do have to focus on exactly where they put the flag, and that's on the green stuff. Green is 36 paces deep. If you can just focus on that and don't let Pete Dye's sort of weirdness with all that snaking button right, then just try and approach it as a straightforward par 3. I know it's easy to say, hard to do.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. He's making the game look very simple right now. Hit it, and he's got it right on track. Getting set now over the putt. Starting to fire on all cylinders. A couple of birdies in a row, and now 4 under. Well, here we are at the 5th hole, a 535-yard par 5 for the long-hitting professionals. Frank, certainly not a long test. What is the challenge here on this hole?
It's another example of great design by Pete Dye. He'll give you the trouble on the left on the tee shot, and then he moves the trouble to the right on the second shot. It's going to get you one way or the other.
He makes a great pass at the golf ball. It's powerful, but it's rhythmic at the same time. That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
Frank, mistake-free golf. You hope you can keep it together. Possibility of a very special round here.
Yeah, the only real thing to worry about is not to get too far ahead of yourself. At the moment, the swing looks tremendous. And just keep the round ticking over, one hole at a time. I know it sounds like a cliche, but right now, he's exactly where he wants to be.
Well, couldn't have done much better than that, and the eagle is looking very likely now. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Oh my gosh, that hurts. So the eagle still has this for birdie.
Rich, I'm starting to lose count. This is just birdie after birdie.
It's all-time stuff. I mean, this is territory we just don't visit very often. Takes care of business, 5 under par. Frank, I love a par 3 where you have to hit one solid golf shot. Anything less, and you might pay a severe price. 255-yard par 3 sixth. What a hole.
No, you love watching somebody else play a par 3 like that.
You are right. No problems there. Really good. And now, good look at birdie. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Came to the putt, excited to make birdie. Now, settle par.
Yeah, little change in the attitude right now. When you've let one go, you've got to really knuckle down there and make sure you don't drop a shot. It's important, isn't it?
We're at the 7th now, 346 yards with plenty of water on that right side. How do you handle this one, Frank?
You've got to get there. A lot of people think when they're laying up off the tee, and that's exactly what this hole is. You just blaze away at something down the left side. But if you're going to pick a tree, don't just pick a tree, pick a leaf. Be more specific.
Setting up for another approach, our featured golfer has continued that excellent play from earlier in the round.
Indeed, there's no better feeling in the world than when you know you're firing on all cylinders. Hitting fairways, second shot's just going straight at the flag. Right now, everything is working. Should be safely on deck.
Well, that is a ball-striking clinic right there. Another dazzling approach shot. Pretty close. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. That's a birdie for McIlroy. He's just so explosive. Now the second par 5 on this opening 9 here at PGA West. Frank, what are we looking at?
The bunker down the right side gives you that optical illusion because it sort of has that curvy edge to it, plus it sort of moves at that right side, and then you notice there's a bunker on the left that sneaks in on the left side. So this isn't just sort of blaze away off the tee. It still requires a good straight tee shot. If you do err a little bit, then you've got to be very cognizant of the bunkers up on the left side as you get closer to the green. Well, when he goes after it like he is here, oh, beautiful swing, and the result is every bit as good. Long just meant longer. There's always advantage of hitting it further than most, Rich, and straighter than most. When you put them together, it's just straight up a head start.
Well, it looks as though they're going to need to use all their strength to sort of hack it out of that rough, missing it off the tee here. You have to think he'll be happy with that, given that it looked like it was headed right for the rough.
Yeah, it looked like that was the only place it was going to finish. But, well, it's a little bit unexplainable. Let's see what he does from here now. Lucky break.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, as we arrive here at the par 4 ninth, 452 yards, I hear players like you often say, I'm going to take it on. What do you mean by that, and how does it apply to this particular tee shot?
Well, you have options, obviously. One is to hit it down that right side, which is your easy one, left side. But then you're almost giving into the hole, like you're accepting you're going to make bogey if you're lucky. So in the end, you're forced to go back to option A, which is actually to challenge the best shot you have, which is down the right side.
Nice drive, right in the fairway, and a good swing on that one. Frank, the tee shot was certainly challenging, and this second shot is as well.
Yeah, both the tee shot and the second shot require you to come in from that left side. The green itself angles to the right a little bit. The trouble, as we know, is all on the right side. But this is one of those holes. You can see it on the tee and on the second shot. If you ride a 4-down,
Terrific golf shot, and now that for an easy birdie. Good chance here. Racking up the birdies, 7 for the day. Well, that was a nearly performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
that's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
No fairway here in that rough. This requires a lot of speed through the ball. Lay down. Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Well, that's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read.
Two in a row.
Right in it. Well, we've arrived at our third par 5 of the day here at PGA West. It is the 11th. It is nicknamed, appropriately, Eternity. 617 yards. Like the looks of this one.
Oh, yeah.
Good tee shot, good lie. And now a good chance to take advantage here on this hole. This could be a huge momentum swing here, Frank.
Yeah, one more good swing, and he's going to have an eagle putt coming up. I know you don't want to get ahead of yourself, but it is well on the cards.
Frank, this is just a pleasure to watch. A player hitting on all cylinders at the top of his game.
Notice it's just flowing too. There's not a lot of deep analysis going through his mind. Just one step in front of the other. If your swing's there, you don't have to find it. If your putting stroke's there, you don't have to find it. Just let it happen.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. And a chance for eagle after that perfectly played shot.
That's at sneaky distance.
Frank, you know what gets me about this game? Here a person makes a legitimate effort, makes a good stroke, and that ball spins around and is just laughing at the player. And now what's left, you could breathe on that ball. It counts the same as a 300-yard drive. It's not right.
But it's the beauty of the game. It's fine.
This is going to be a tough day on the links. I mean, even the seagulls are walking. That is massive off the tee.
Meters, yards, I don't care how you measure that. That's got to be what? Just 3 yards, something like that.
Good strike right there, right off the center of the face and about 20 feet away. Frank, this is a nice run right here.
Oh, yeah, and this is very makeable too. Excellent chance for 4 in a row.
Wow, I can't believe he found the on that one.
Clean up on aisle 5.
Frank, what do you make of this par 3 13th at 214 yards?
It's another example of Pete Dye using those sort of very harsh wooden bulkheads that give you that such a definitive line around the edge of the green. Plus, it's his ability to turn a straight hole into a very angular or crooked looking hole.
Well, look out. This could be wet, Frank.
It's heading towards the hazard.
Just averted danger right there. So close.
Why does he have all the luck?
So at 4 feet. Knocking down all the shots today, now at 13 under. Frank, what's the best way to make 3 here at this 389-yard par 4 14th?
I'm not sure, really. I know there's 2 definitive options, you know, hitting it down the left or carrying over the bunker. And I think that's another example of Pete Dye. There's one of those holes you never really know if you've made till you finish the hole. Golf was one of my idols growing up. I loved the way he swung. That swing right there reminds me of my idol.
It looks like Rory Frank sticking the follow through. Now the game's #1, Rory McIlroy, ready.
Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. Order or a donut order.
This is going to be Krispy Kreme time. 6 in a row.
Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Frank, if a player to make a big move at the close of the round, how could they get at this whole location and make a birdie turning home?
Where you have to be a little more aggressive off the tee shot. A drive of 280 yards can certainly take those 2 bunkers down the left out of play. There is one in the distance down there, 350 yards. So even the longest hitters can still hit driver down there. You imagine pumping one sort of 340 yards. Now you turn a long hole into a drive and wedge. Get aggressive.
Good tee shot right in the short grass. Let's see what McIlroy does. Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Oh, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. And go ahead and do that. Par 5 16th is a slight dogleg left at 600 yards. Good contact, good result. TPC Stadium, of course, has played host to the Skins game, PGA Club Professional, pretty mutual legend of golf on the Champions Tour. I always enjoyed that. And along with the Jack Nicklaus Tournament course right next door, the finals of for a number of years. Well, he's on the green, but still plenty of work left. About a 25-footer coming up. And the computer dials this one up at 26 feet. Wow, that was so close, Frank.
Just time to forget that one. I mean, he couldn't hit that much better.
Frank, one of the best runs I have seen in years. He has already 7 consecutive birdies. You think it's going to end, but here he is with a great chance to get to Ocho.
You remember that show, 8 is Enough? I don't think 8 will be enough.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Hoping to get this up and down here, Frank, at the par 3 after missing the green.
Yeah, it's not all bad. Second shot. Not a problem there, Rich.
Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. That's just a poor putt right there. No other way to say it. And a drop shot, a bogey at 17. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. One great hole after another here at PGA West. The finishing hole, no exception. Frank, what can we expect here?
Great finishing hole. It's amazing. If you took the 3 bunkers on the right side, this would almost be a nothing hole. But because they're perfectly situated here, they really shrink up that driving area down the left side. And this is just a reward for a great swing, a great strike, a great shot.
Oh, this looks good.
Certainly is.
Frank, you played in conditions all over the world. Here come the winds now. What's the mindset?
Well, this is really what separates the men from the boys. This is where you've got to tell yourself, and it's an advantage to you. Obviously, the scores will go up a little bit, given the conditions. But once again, this is going to suit the stronger player today.
You like the old phrase, swing easy when it's breezy?
Definitely when you're hitting it into a head breeze. But if down breeze, tee it up a little bit, try and ride that wind some more.
That will be a great look at birdie. Not a gimme, but well within his range. That has to feel good. That's a birdie. Frank, that was an impressive round out there today.
Couldn't agree more, Rich. We've seen some great shots out there, and I'm excited to see how the rest of this tournament plays out.